All right, back we go with more videos. I'm going to try to do 20 today. I'm in Philadelphia. There's a snowstorm. They said they're expecting like 8 to 14 inches, whatever. And, I'm going to try to do 20 videos, see if I can pump out these videos. Yeah, I went over a lot of these before, so they've made moves. So that's why they're going to be shorter videos, maybe 7, 15 minutes in that range. So this is the recap and see, where we're going from here. What's the next move? After you've had a run, what's it going to do? Is this falling all the way back? Are we gonna bounce? Is it gonna, find a new base and keep going? So that's what we're trying to determine here in a lot of these stocks. All right, BXRX. 25 million float to biotech. News recently. Develops, commercializes products for hospital acute care settings. This had a big drop off from 10 back in January 2020. Bounced a little bit to 450, then dropped again. Look at this 275 level, big drop. That was in October, late October. Found the one line, the all important one line. Look at this, touched almost, handful of times, almost probably 10 times he came close to it. So you had this base here, and then like the run up. Look at this big volume. January, this took off 1 to 175. Great run. Couldn't get into the gap though, fell right to the bottom of the gap. So what do we do now? Yeah, we're at 132. It's falling back on stochastics. We're going down. Still hasn't crossed over, so it's still negative. Yeah, are we gonna bounce this week? 125, hold and go up? See, for a move to be truly good, you want this to move here, that's fine, then come back, but not go all the way back. You want a new base. So here, 125, yeah, then we go up. We find another base, then go up. That's the best way to do it. That's in any market, even in the stock market for like other stocks, bigger stocks. You just don't want nothing to go straight up. It's not going to really do well in the long term. So this went up, it's coming down. Yeah, it has this 125 little wick here, so we'll look for that. If this doesn't hold, you're back to one, which could be another good buy. We'll see. You want this to get into the gap at 175, and then up to 275. So, and this is another question mark. Are we going to bounce or not on Monday or this week? So BXRX. All right, THMO, small float, 4.81 million. Thermogenesis Healthcare, 24 million market cap, so smaller market cap. No news recently on this. It develops, commercializes, markets range of automated technologies for chimeric antigen receptor and other cell-based therapies. So let's take a look at this here. Yeah, this had the big move from 14 back in May. Really large run up. Then it came back. See this? Then it came a falling wedge pattern. You went sideways here. See this? From 2 to 275 level. So back and forth. And we touched it 2 times. Then we came back to 2. See, we tested it. So it was a double bottom. We took off. This is another one. This is interesting chart to learn from. When you had this coming down, see this, your stochastics? This is going down. Each bounce is going down. So the divergence is going lower, which that means when you have that, this could have topped out. So this is going lower as this is sort of topping out. So this could be a topping pattern for now. We made it to almost 4. You're well above your 1320 EMA here. Did make a nice bounce back here to 3. For this to truly be good, you want this to hold 275. It can come back here and bounce and then go back up, break 350. But this is the key level at 275 level. So you want that to hold. And then, you don't want it really to go 250. Even that's possible and it'll still go up. You don't want this back into the zone. This, come back, bounce, bounce, and this falls back to 2. So on this, you have divergence going lower, which isn't good. That's usually a sign of stocks going down. We'll see in this. It's a big bearish candle here. We'll see how this one plays out too. So, I've had a move. We can get over, it's 3 again, the 4. That 4 levels the break now on THMO. All right, IBIO. check this out. This is healthcare biotechnology. Investors Place wrote 7 stocks under 10 to buy for February. That was it's a whole read on that. Provides contract development manufacturing services to collaborators, third-party customers, United States. I think they're in the COVID space too. Yeah, here's another one. This is the weekly. This had the big move in 2014. This thing went to like 30 plus, came all the way back down for years. Bounced here in March. See this in March, how this went up? The 3, consolidated to what level is this? 1 level. And look at this bounce. This take off the 7. Massive run here. And then dropped again. Take these out now. You don't need all these lines. And then this came down, and here's another wedge. And we broke out of this wedge. Take that out. Yeah, it looks like a big head and shoulders. You have a head here. You can say shoulder, shoulder, or maybe we're developing another shoulder or lower level. So right here you have the 2 level. It's really important. See this a touch many times where it broke and back and forth. And take this line out here. And then you had the 1 level. So you can see the back and forth. The one below 1, this past year pretty much. 1's been holding. It made a good run here, like a lot of these stocks have been saying. 1, came up 150. You got to 184. Was it like 190? Didn't break 2 though. But this is another one. What's this going to do? Is this going to get this to 2? Is this going to get up? See, this made the move here, then a big bearish candle, but it didn't break through here. See the low? It's getting higher, getting higher. So this has to hold. This 150 would be really good to hold because see each base, level, level, level. So this 150 breaks and breaks out. I mean, then we go up to 2, we can break 2. If 150 doesn't hold, I could easily see this going back, the 1 level again and diving down. So, if we break 2, 2's a strong hold. And then you have up here, 250, wherever it could go here. I'm not sure. 250 in the 4 level. You have a big move on each side right here, up to 450. This is another one. See this back and forth? It makes big moves when it does. And it's sort of in between now. So, getting a lot of these stocks, they've moved up high. They're pulling back. They're in between. So, what's the next move? So, you like to be in a low move or extreme high move because then it's probably pulling back or low move. You're going to get a good bounce. All right, so that's it for the set of stocks here. Please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button, smash the like button. Trade ideas, referral, my link. Twitter, MikeFrank007. TikTok, MikeFrank. Instagram, MikeFrank98. Stock Twits, Mike Heyman Trades. All right, that is it for this video.